It's YonDon, baby. And I just jumped off the porch with dirty glove bastards. Wow.
Welcome to the mind of a maniac. Bitch, I'm going crazy, yeah, I just bought like 80 straps. AR-15 with the beam.
We got YonDon off the porch with us today.
What's up with her?
I'm feeling well, man. How you feeling today?
Can't complain, man. I'm down here in Atlanta. Go for my shopping stores. It's terrible. I should have packed some clothes. I came down here with no clothes. I need a boatload of this, man.
Did you try and hit the mall or anything since you've been here?
Yeah, I hit Lennox. Everybody be rapping about Lennox. It's chef dry. You can tell everybody got their little PUA checks because that motherfucker empty. And then we went somewhere else too. I don't know. Mine ended up with some goddamn Calvin Klein jeans on, man. Sponsor me or something.
There you go. So what else you working on here in Atlanta for this trip? Where you
Shit, really like a vacation, get away from the city, man. It's a whole lot of that riding shit going on right now. Like, it's crazy up there with that. So I just got some of the homies, my lady, and got up out of there. And I'm shooting a Maniac video tomorrow for my mixtape, Seven Heartless.
That's big right there. Kind of give yourself some different looks than shooting in the same city.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's like, where I'm from, everybody be stagnant. Like, once they start doing something, they get stuck in the same place, want to work with the same people and all that. So I wanted to branch off a little bit, be different.
Yeah, I feel you, man. So, people who don't know, you're from East Columbus, Ohio.
Yes, sir. Zone 5, Addison area.
Yeah. So, what's life like in the East Columbus?
Shit. Really, for real. Everybody be saying, like, it'd be like everywhere else, like, all hoods is the same, but Zone 5 different. Like, Mount Vernon and Addison area is definitely different. Like, you gotta really pass through that side of town and pushing the town to get anywhere you trying to go, north side, west side, south side. So it's really like the heart of the city for real. But yeah, it's crazy over there. It's calming down. Like, there's been some crazy shit that done happened in the last couple of years, but it's definitely coming down though. For sure.
Feel like the coronavirus kind of slowed things down there, or?
Yeah, Corona slowed shit down for a motherfucker that don't know how to get no money. If you don't know how to get no money, that shit definitely slows you down. Like, what Gotti say? Cause Corona only slowed the motherfuckers weak. Like, Nah, it definitely, like, as far as shit is slowed down, was like certain stores closed down because of the riot and they done busted out windows and all that shit, like stuff like that. But other than that, it ain't slowed nothing down at all.
Yeah. All right, so how old were you when you first jumped off the porch?
Shit, man. I just was talking to my mom about this shit. I'll be watching her interviews. I want her opinion. But it's like different portions for real. I was 6, first time I smoked a joint.
Oh, wow.
And that shit was crazy. Like, and it wasn't like nobody passed me no joint or nothing. But my mom had ran to the store, left one of her joints on the table lit. And I came there and puffed that little motherfucker. Knocked my socks off. I was on top of the cabinet trying to make a bowl of cereal and a goddamn cake bowl. She came home, fucked my ass up, man. And then my dad came and got me from the D. I moved back to Columbus. But I was with my grandma though. And by then, I said about like 10 by 10, it was over with. I wasn't really out here shooting or robbing no niggas, but running around with niggas trying to get some money, selling little shit, always trying to get a bag. Like, it ain't work right all the time, but a nigga was definitely trying for sure. So I said about like 10. I lost my virginity at 11, so.
Oh, wow.
You feel me? So that tell you enough right there.
Yeah. So you've been off the porch, man. All right, talk to us about your friend Jamaal, who was killed.
My brother, that's crazy. He was my dog for real, like blood cousin. He raised me like an older brother for real. He really taught me everything I know, like as far as being street savvy, never let nobody step on your toes, always being a man, walk with your head up, chest out, no matter what. And shit, he was that nigga for real, man. Like, he was just a different breed, you know. It's always one of those family members that give you a different kind of push or the rock of the family. Like, he was that for real. He was doing this little thing, trying to get some money and shit, put his trust in somebody. One of his dogs, he knew all his life and shit. He was from West Virginia, that's where he was at. He had moved back up here when he was 13. He, crazy ass story. Jizzle had some crazy ass shit. He moved up here when he was 13. Like 3 days later, he found a fucking toolbox full of dope. Like, and it wasn't no looking back after that. My nigga was that nigga ever since then, man. Anybody in Columbus know Jamaal, Calvin, YG, I know what's up with him. Rest in peace. But he moved down to West Virginia, was doing this little thing, put his trust in somebody, and the nigga killed him, shot him 12 times.
Oh, wow.
11 times. 11 times in the body, and hit him in the back of the head with a shotgun, execution style and shit. Splattered my nigga.
Shoot.
That was 2014, November. 2 days after my grandma's birthday, actually. Her birthday was November 11th. He seen her that day, that was a Monday. He died Wednesday. I got the call Wednesday. I got the call before his mom, actually. Like, we was that close type shit. But, yeah, hell yeah, that happened November 13th, 2014.
That's crazy, man.
Hell yeah.
And all right, back in February 2019, your grandfather passed away?
Hell yeah, man. February 25th, buried him on the 1st. Then I found my grandma dead on the 3rd. It was a crazy ass time. 2019 was a hectic ass year, man. Like, I don't know, it pushed me to do a whole lot of shit. Like, it made me the person I am and strengthened me up, made me a better man, better father, better child to my parents, all that shit. So it definitely, like, you know, death always comes with a blessing if you look at it the right way. Like, sometimes it brings your family together, sometimes it tear you down, but I wasn't gonna let my family get tore down again after that Jamaal shit, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, hell yeah, that shit was crazy. Then a couple weeks after that, Nipsey Hussle died. That was a rapper that he influenced me to do a lot of shit. Like, I got my clothing line from him, like, well, inspired by him. Just a lot of shit. But yeah, hell yeah, I lost my grandpa and my grandma like a week apart.
Wow. It's a lot of tragedy you've been through, man.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, but shit, it made me stronger, man. Made my chest stick out a little further.
Yeah. And your brother, he got sentenced to 36 years in prison?
Yeah, free the Drac, bitch. Yeah, he got, matter of fact, free Drac, AJ, and Chill. But he, they got the RICO Act, some little bullshit that happened. It was like, that was what, 2017, I'd say. It was like Mount Vernon, that area is known for people getting money. Like, it's two money earning Mount Vernons that stick out, and that's in New York and Ohio. Like, it's real, what's the word I should say? Like, I don't know, that area is real popular because Marcus Garvey marched on Mount Vernon. The Martin Luther King Center's out there. Like, it was one of the first Black Wall Streets on Mount Vernon. They had a lot of Black-owned businesses out there. Like, but Columbus, Ohio, Mount Vernon is definitely crazy. But yeah, it was somebody we grew up with, known all our life. He had ratted on my brother. A nigga like that was with us every day. Like, every day. Them times came, them people came, and they threw some football numbers at his ass, and he told on everybody, his mama, his sister, and his cousin. Like, motherfucker got to tell him. But yeah, they Drake coming home though. That's all we gonna say about that. But he on the way for sure.
So what would you say is one of the biggest life lessons you learned while growing up or just being in the streets?
Shit. Keep your enemies close. Cause the motherfuckers that rob you, the motherfuckers that always want to do something to you, they be the closest ones to you. Family members, niggas you done grew up with. Shit, even bitches will snake you. Like, it's crazy, but keep your enemies closer and keep your eyes open. Like, and not necessarily keep your enemies close to you, but make sure you treat everybody else as far as like they could be possibly an enemy, because you never know when a motherfucker can switch up. Like, my city is a lot of hate, like favoritism, like a lot of shit. Like, you gotta keep your eyes open for sure.
Now, you've only been rapping for 3 months.
Hell yeah, you know a lot. But yeah, like, my mom, actually for real, my cousin, he been trying to get me to rap for a little minute. He been rapping, but he a tattoo artist. He cold, his name Mark Johnson, cold artist. But he started rapping or whatever, and he been trying to get me to go in. I always be fucking around with it, been fucking around with it for years, but never really took it serious. And then I went in, and it was just over from there. Like, now I got so much shit invested in this shit. It's crazy. Like, man, it's crazy. It's a beautiful blessing though when you can actually express how you feel and people feel you. When they feel your pain, that should be different, man. Like, you know, you got a groove or a movement in your city. It's hard to do that, especially in Columbus, man. That shit, getting any type of credibility for anything or any type of push behind your name is so hard in that city because there's so much fucking hate. But I don't know, when you're real one, they definitely fuck with you. I will say that.
Mm-hmm. Is it therapeutic when you're kind of rapping about your story and your pain, just kind of getting it out?
Hell yeah, because I don't really talk to people. Like, I don't know, when I'm into my feelings or into the shit I go through, I usually shut everybody out, like, and just try to focus on it with myself. Like, I listen to music. I always listen to music instead of trying to put my own shit out. And then once I started doing that, it just worked out perfect for me. Like, everything just starting to spin more. Like, then it's helping push my clothing line also. So it's definitely a big push. Like, it's therapeutic as hell. It's like, I don't know, like when you come home from work, you kick your shoes off, you get to lay up on that couch, turn ESPN on or something. Like, it's one of them kind of feelings when I get in that booth, for sure. For sure.
You mentioned Nipsey Hussle. Who were some other musical influences you had?
Lauryn Hill, Boris, Biggie. Shit, I'm only 27. Gotta say Chief Keef. He ain't as far as like bars or none of that, but giving you that energy, letting you know you can come from anywhere and really make it. Definitely so. I rock with Dog and Nas. I really don't get too much better than that. Last one, can't leave out the GOAT, Big Daddy Kane, baby.
Big Daddy, what you know about Big Daddy Kane?
Come on now, man. If you can't talk about lyrics or bars, if you don't know about Kane, man.
You was talking about real street shit,
like,
too.
For real, like, he was really from the slums and punching on your shit. Like for real, like, he reminded me of Sean Kemp so much. Like, I used to get him confused when I was a kid from the cuts and the dark skin with, man, hell yeah. Like, Kane was that guy. And he'll bust a groove on your ass. Like, that's what motherfucker, they don't be expecting. Like, I feel myself, like, when you're an honest person with yourself, you know who you are, dancing come out of you when you hear that beat. Like, and it's just like, I don't know, like, that's why I rock with the nigga Sada, because he an honest ass person with himself. He know who he is. Like, he bring his people around him everywhere he go, as you see. Like, you feel me? It's just all love. Like, he don't have no problem busting the groove out and fuck around, take your bitch doing the dance. Like, you feel me? So, hell yeah, Kane definitely did it for me.
All right, so what's the music scene like in Columbus right now?
Hey, Cut came on here and was talking some shit. He tried to be, he ain't tried to be because he a real nigga, but he said the right thing to say. I ain't gonna do that. My city know me. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. Man, if you ain't got no following, no groove, you ain't fucked your baby mom over, they ain't talking about you on Facebook, your music really ain't gonna go for real. Like, you really gotta be 10 times harder than the trashiest nigga in the city because you got a name. And that's just a fact. Like, man, we got so many niggas doing shows in the city that is ass crack. Like, I swear to God, I don't get it. Like, it's a favoritism thing. Like, it go with the videographers. Like, if you got a following or just your name is something, they gonna shoot your video for sure. Like, over a motherfucker they know is way harder than you, but that's just how it go. You gotta get your name popping. Like, once it's there, it's there. But we got a lot of hot ass artists, like shit, King Porter, Kill Benji. Niggas a lot. You'll hear about Porter's song. Definitely Kill song. BSQ Wizzle, Fire. Shit, YonDon. And there's a lot of other artists. Lil 40 signed to Meek. He hot. He going through his shit right now, but he on the way. He definitely fire. It's a lot of hot artists though, man. It's just like, it ain't enough light. It ain't enough of that on the city. But it's cool though, like, with everybody starting to move around, like Cut doing that interview, me doing this interview, like, motherfuckers gonna see it. Like, they might not hear us now, but they gonna see it. Like, just like they need Ohio for the votes. When it's president time, they gonna need us for this music song. Like, I promise you that. Like, for sure. Like, I'm looking for Gotti in them, though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm looking for Gotti in them, man.
Why Gotti?
Cause, man, he honest with his people. Like, for sure. Like, that nigga honest with his people. I ain't even talking about no signing shit, but I love to have that type of mentor, though. Like, you feel me? Like, definitely, like, somebody that could show me the ropes, like, and just keep me going. Like, man, look at Bag, man. Look at Youngster. Like, he got a championship team, man. He done did this shit a couple times. Zilla and all them niggas, man. He finally got what he been looking for. Like, for sure. Like, I need that bond.
Yeah, even with Block Boy, now 42 Doug, too.
Man, and Doug, you feel me? I forgot about that. And then that partnership with Doug and goddamn Baby, that just show you how solid of a mind, like, how solid of a man he is. Like, his mind different. Like, it's two different waves. You got Memphis, Detroit, and Atlanta. Like, that's a whole triangle. And that's a popping wave right now. People don't think like that. That's some real Jay-Z shit, for sure. That's what my team doing. Columbus on the way.
All right, let's talk about this debut project. Is it Six Ever Heartless?
Six Ever Heartless out now, right now, every platform. It's on JPay. If you're in jail, you can find it. That shit is everywhere. Like, I'm telling you, man, if you need it, if you don't need it, you're gonna need it. It's one of them. You could play from the inside out, like from the top to the bottom. Start with an intro. Like, it's so much. See, damn, my bad, Jay-Z. Like, I forgot to put my nigga Young on there too, but Jay-Z, he's definitely top of that list. I forgot to do that. But him and Wayne, like, it's low-key like a playoff for them. And Pac, like, just the intros, like, it's letting you know that pain at the beginning and start to give you a little groove, a little bit of tight, a little bit of anger, and then it get to that club banger, and then, you feel me, just end with something for the women. Like, a lot of men they ain't really making up for no women nowadays, so I tried to give it a whole lot of flavor music that your parents could listen to. Like, everybody in my city, they know it's honesty and it's coming from me. So that Six Ever Heartless is here, man. It's different. It's definitely different.
And you mentioned earlier you're about to shoot the video for the single Maniac.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Maniac, man. But that sounds crazy, man. It's different. It's really out of my ordinary, like, and I really showed a lot of people, like, it ain't play no more. Like, people thought, because I came with my first video, it wasn't my first song, but my first video I did was a feature with somebody that's already hot in the city. My second song was a stripper song, Yanni style. Go listen to it. Atlanta gonna love it. They gonna hear it in Magic tonight for sure. But I came with the Yanni style, it was like the chopper style type style, like one of them from back in the day. And I kind of redid that. And it's just like now, what I dropped, like after, I dropped the back end video. We just dropped that like 2 weeks ago. Yep. Fire with us, me, Q, Benji, and King Porter. Fire. It's King Porter's song though. But yeah, Maniac, that was just a song to let everybody know I wasn't playing for real. Like, this rap shit ain't no game, like, and I'm really here for real. Like, and when I'm pushing it, I'm selling CDs out my trunk, man. I got some CDs I'm gonna give you when we get done with this interview, like posters all over my city. I'm really like some Master P of this shit in my city, man. Like, if you want it, like, you gotta get it, like, and Maniac can show it to let you know about everything, like, from the top, like, how I come in, like, I ain't get this shit off no fentanyl, ain't no swiper, but I will pull your whole card, like, just to let you know, like, everything I got, ain't no swiper, I ain't selling nothing, like, this is really out the mud, like, everything I got on my own, clothing line on my neck, like, just everything, it expressed everything, like, the Maniac thoughts, like, just everything, like, it's definitely a vibe, for sure.
Do you have another single in mind you plan to push off this project after Maniac?
No. I'm just pushing the tape because it's like a lot of the shit I done already gave like little taste in the city too. Okay. So I'm gonna just push the tape. But it's like, man, I don't know what Baby and them did with them deluxe, but I got some whole other shit on the way. It's like, you know, like once you get in the groove with something, you already get something done, you be ready to go to the next project. Like, so it's out now and everybody already got the buzz, like, and it's moving for real in the city. So it's just like, that style of rap, not even that style of rap because it's still my style, but it's like I got some way harder shit, man. Like, it's a lot of shit, like a lot of my first 3-4 songs I ever did on there, 5 songs I ever did. Now I'm down there 70 songs in. Oh, literally, shit. Like
in 3 months.
Literally, man. Like $15,000 in this shit. Like, literally no help, no sponsor, no loans, no none of that. Like, really did this shit on my own.
Who were some of the producers you worked with on this project?
One.
Just one?
One.
Okay. Who was it?
D fucking Rob. GOAT. That nigga cold, man. Like, he cold. Like, He one of them producers. You ain't gotta really. He make it to where you ain't gotta move around and look for nobody else. It's like he find your groove. Like I ain't gonna let you know. Like nah, I don't know what you just said right there, buddy. But you gotta take that bar out. Come out here and get the right. Like, cause that ain't. It ain't. He ain't just gonna let you put out no bullshit. Like he appreciate music. Like he an artist himself. So it's like. And he been doing this shit for a while. He just ain't gonna let nobody come in there, especially if he rock with you. If you just a motherfucker just coming in there and he'll let you do your thing and get up out of there paying. But when he rock with you, he know you got passion. He definitely, like, he lock in with you. Like, he know, I don't even gotta tell him when to chop the beat up, when to pick claps right here, to turn the snare down, none of that. Like, he know me so well with that studio shit. It's crazy. Like, but D-Rob, that's my dog. My dog.
You mentioned earlier having your own clothing line, The Chase.
The Chase clothing, yes, sir. Right. You can see it right here, the Panda, Columbus, like Nipsey Hussle. You see a flag, the Crenshaw, Columbus, like it's all a vibe. Like and it's crazy because when I started rocking with Nipsey probably like 2012, whatever year that Crenshaw album dropped. Yeah. That's when I started rocking with Nip heavy. Like I see his interviews, like. But I'm like, who the hell is dog with this good ass hair? Like, you feel me? Like, who is dude? Like, you feel me? Like, Eddie and Crips. I'm like, who is dog? You feel me? But I never paid no attention to him. And what really caught my attention with him after the Crenshaw was he had that clarity with Dave East. And then Victory Lap dropped. And it was over with from there. But I started watching his interviews and how him and Black Sound was and how he was letting people know, like, this shit bigger than the streets. Like, you clean your motherfucking name up, find something else to build on, or give your kids something. Like, you feel me? Like, really do this shit for your grandkids. Like, and that's just what it was. Like, I was intrigued by it, caught my mind, caught my attention, and I started investigating into his life more, and then found out he was from Africa to Red Sea. Like, it's just a whole lot of shit that just caught my attention about him. Then he had a badass light skin. Lauren London, somebody, a motherfucker been crushing on from a kid. So it's like, make you want to really figure out who dog is. Like, this is Lil Wayne's baby mama. Now it's your baby mama. Like, who is dude? Then I got to see him respect and how he was in the city. And man, it was just different. Like, and then once he died, I got deeper into him. Like, and then, you know, all the conspiracies and all that shit they was talking about, like, that came about with it. So it made everybody get onto it. Like, so yeah, I got to investigating. And then it was just like, I just felt like the chase was continuing the marathon in my own way. Like, you feel me? I ain't want to take his flags or take something off of him and not really push it. Like, and then it's like, you can't come in my city and really without seeing somebody with this Columbus stamp or this panda on him. Like, but yeah, he definitely pushed me for this, like, for sure.
Available online anywhere, or do you got to come pull up on you?
For the most part right now, it's really pulling up on me because I'm in the process of working on my line. It'll be done soon, but I start rapping like literally the week of. I was supposed to be meeting up with somebody to do my clothing line website. So it's really in the next week or so it'll be done. Okay, for sure. You know?
That's what's up.
I am shipping though. If you can find me, YonDon on Facebook or the only YonDon on Instagram. Let me know what you like. I post pieces on there and I can send them to you also.
So on your IG, you recently bought your mama a car.
Yeah, that was, man, it's crazy. I gave it to her Christmas, I think.
Okay.
No, matter of fact, no, that's cap. I gave it to her on her birthday. Her birthday, February 10th.
Okay.
She done totaled that motherfucker out already.
Oh, no.
That motherfucker's a pop can. Like, right now, she good though. Like, she in Virginia on vacation right now. Like, literally, but she's super good. But yeah, I'm gonna get her something else. Like, when she see this, she gonna really be crazy. But yeah, I got her something on the way.
That's what's up.
Sure.
How many kids you got?
2, 1 biological. You know, they say it take a village to raise kids though. So I got 5 for real. But I got 2. My son, he 11. His name Stink. I got a daughter. She about to be 4 August 20 or 5 August 20. She gonna cuss me out when I just said that. Oh, wait. She's about to let me have it, good buddy. But yeah, she'll be 5 August 20. Her name Dodie. She wild. Both of them wild. Stink play football. That damn Fortnite. Busting my car down every day. And my daughter, she a LOL junkie for sure.
What has being a father taught you about life?
You gotta tighten up. Like my son, I came in this he 11 now. I met him when he was like 2 weeks before he turned 4. I've been there ever since. He got a good ass dad, cool dude. But with him not being my biological, he made me tighten up. Really like made me become a man. Like let me know like you can't do this in front of a child. You can't be like this. You can't say this. You can't argue with their mom like in front of them type shit. Then when my daughter got here, it changed my whole perspective on women, period. Like it just made me appreciate them more because I gotta show her how to really love a woman. I gotta show her what love is for real. So it was really the last 2 pieces of my puzzle type shit. Like, so they really just tightened me up, opened my eyes to a new horizon. Like, that's basically it for real. Like, just made me go one more for them. So,
Real shit, man.
So.
All right, new music on the way, merch going crazy. What else
Yes,
you
sir.
working on?
Be looking out for Countdown by YonDon. It's a single I'm about to be dropping soon. I
Okay.
love he was not about to shoot Maniac because this motherfucking song is so hard. But yes, sir. Follow me on Instagram, not only YonDon. Go download Seven Heartless on every mixtape right now.
Any shout outs before we get you out of here?
Yes, sir. I want to shout out my dog. Was a good ass little nigga in the hood, man. Like good ass nigga, man. And it's crazy because tragedy hit when you're a soldier. Like the art of war say, soldiers are meant to be here for one reason. They'll never be here for long. Not the exact word, so don't quote me, but in that sense. MDK Shaq, rest in peace, baby. Shout out King Porter, keep pushing. Shout out Q Benji, keep pushing. 7 Heartless is out right now.
Welcome to the mind of a maniac. Bitch, I'm going crazy, yeah, I just bought like 80 straps. AR-15 with the beam and the shoulder strap. Nigga play with me, I'ma put him